morning. Welcome to Up to the Minute. It is a Wednesday. That's right. May the 4th be with you. Welcome to the show. I'm Todd Duplantis, and we've got your HCC news and information. The next half hour, we've got a special guest about an upcoming anime convention. Also, we'll talk about our HCC Foundation Gala. All that and more the next half hour. Sharday Campbell is my co-host. She's joining us this morning from her home studio. Good morning, Sharday. Did you know it was May the 4th?
Yes, I did know, and we were supposed to flip a coin. You like to see who could say that line because it has to be said.
Yeah, if you were on social media this morning, you can't miss it. Everybody says it, so there you go. We've made social media feeds this morning. Hey, thanks to those of you watching us on Facebook Live and YouTube. We're here just about every morning when HCC is in session. By the way, we're taking off a day next week because of our commencement ceremonies, which are happening all day long. We'll talk more about that later, but you can watch us on live in the morning or the rebroadcast at noon, 5 and 10 p.m. on HCCTV. And Sharday, they can always watch the rebroadcast in our social media.
Yes, you can catch the playbacks on Houston Community College District social media accounts for Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you search Houston Community College District and look for the playback of the video with Up to the Minute, and you won't miss anything that we brought to you today.
That's right. Okay, Sharday, stick around because you're going to be talking with this next guest. Chris Carson is the founder and president of KimoKawaii. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. And yourself?
I'm doing very well. KimoKawaii, is that a Hawaiian term?
It's actually Japanese for cute and weird, or cute and gross.
Cute and gross. All right. Sharday was talking about that before the show, so I'm sure she'll be asking you more about that later on. But you guys have a big, I believe, an event coming up. We're going to talk more about that very shortly. So stick around. We'll be with you in about 10 minutes. Okay, we're going to kick things off. We've got Ryan and Jessica McCauley. They're joining us from the site of the HCC Foundation Gala. Guys, welcome to the show to both of you. Are you guys having a dry run out there today? It's I notice you're at, looks like the Hilton Americas right now.
Todd, we're here at the Hilton Americas, and it's a beautiful day. We're going to be back here in a couple weeks to celebrate the 50th anniversary gala.
Now, I know the last couple of years, we had to do things online. So it's got to be exciting to be back in person where you're going to have a stage and events and a lot going on. And once again, seeing everybody again in person has got to be exciting again.
We are. We're ready to celebrate and be back with everybody, have everybody in one room together. It feels like it's been way too long, and really raise some money for our HCC students and give them the support and especially financially that they need.
Ryan and Jessica, maybe you can tell us your involvement with the event, because I know you're both co-chairing, correct?
We are. We're chairs of the event, and we were actually chairs of the event in 2020, and we tried to throw the biggest party for 500 of our friends, and nobody was able to come.
Yeah.
The pandemic held us back, but what it really did was create a lot of demand. And we have so many supporters, donors, board members, faculty, staff, administrators, leaders of the college and of the Houston community that really want to be here with us on May 14th. And they've been waiting several years to do it.
Absolutely. And this particular event is really one of the biggest events, if not the biggest event for the foundation each year, correct?
Yeah, it happens every other year, and it's the largest single fundraiser that the foundation hosts. And all the money that we raise goes directly to the biggest need that our students have.
You have a very special guest who's going to be honored this year. Anyone in the Houston and surrounding areas, even to Louisiana, they know this man. He's a legend. Mattress Mack is the keynote speaker, and you're going to be paying tribute to him, correct?
We are, and we're so excited to get him in front of our audience and our HCC community, and really just share with people that we've really gotten a chance to know him as we've planned this event. And there's so much about him that people know, and there's so much about him that people don't know. And we're excited to share just how many lives he changes in big ways and small ways. That's really made an impact on us. Kind of the behind the scenes of Mattress Mack that people may not know. We're really excited to present that.
Todd,
Yeah.
I got to tell
Go ahead.
So we were at his showcase, right? 6006 I-45 North between Tidwell and Parker. Everybody knows that address, right?
Yep.
We've heard it forever. And he was showing us two really special things that he has in his furniture store. One of them is a early childhood center so that people in his community can drop their kids off and they can go to work and earn a living. The other is a partnership with HCC for training, for upskilling and reskilling employees who are going to re-enter or are ready to enter the workforce. And that wasn't happening in that area before Mattress Mack and HCC partnered to make it happen.
Yeah, it's one of our best known, or I should say, it's a secret, and we try to get the word out there. But he actually has a campus, a satellite campus, in his shop in the location off of the North Freeway. Incredible man. Of course, a lot of people around the Houston area know him as the Saves You Money. And back in the early 80s, he actually used to wear a mattress. He's gotten away from that, but he used to wear a mattress that was turned into an outfit, and that was part of the deal. But it certainly got out there, and he's done I think he has got to be, next to the mayor, he's got to be the most famous Houstonian around.
Easily, Todd. And he's so genuine and so humble. So when we've been talking to him, he keeps asking us, what can we do to help our students? What can we do to help? He sees himself as part of the family.
So he will be honored this year. And I know this year is kind of special, getting back to see each other in person, but it's also, we must highlight the fact that our students went over a tough time because of the pandemic. You know, everything, we all went online for quite some time. And I know personally students who had their jobs, either lost their jobs, had their hours cut, and, you know, we're trying to struggle to get by. So maybe you can talk about how the pandemic has affected our students' needs.
Yeah, and Todd, it wasn't just the pandemic, right? Everybody had to go to a virtual environment. The pandemic caused issues, but so did the technology required to flip the switch overnight and go virtual. And all of our students didn't have the computers, the phones, the tablets, the internet connectivity with the speeds that they needed to learn. Then in the middle of the pandemic, we got a winter storm that we just weren't expecting. So our students have been through a lot. And all the money we're raising at this event on May 14th are going to go to their most pressing needs.
Brian, I don't think people know enough how much the foundation does with raising monies to help our students. Maybe you can give us an overview of how much the foundation has provided to the students and scholarships.
Absolutely. And we're really proud to report, you know, myself as a board member of the foundation, that we gave over $5 million last year alone to support student success and scholarships for HCC students.
And, you know, we've told the story, or been lucky enough to meet with these students to tell their story through videos. And it really is life-changing. I know one particular person who works at HCC. She's one of the biggest proponents of she's a big fan of the foundation because she says it helped her. She's the first graduate from college and from a university in her family. And she wasn't quite sure what she was going to do to afford college until the foundation came forward. And I imagine you've heard those stories from a lot of students you helped.
You know, we have heard those stories, and we've actually heard a story very similar to that in our home. We are working with an award-winning HCC fashion and design student, Shanda Baltimore, and she has designed both the dress that I'll be wearing at the gala and Ryan's tuxedo. And we have spent almost 4 years getting to know her since this is our second go round. She's become a really special part of our lives and a part of our family. And she is a huge success story, and she credits all of that to HCC. So we are thrilled to be able to highlight her and showcase her and celebrate her accomplishments and all that HCC's done.
That's incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Ryan, you're going to have a tailored, personalized tuxedo. I got to see that.
Todd, we're looking forward to seeing you there on May 14th.
Yeah.
But if you need to spruce me up a little bit before we go on stage, I'm all yours, man.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure it'll work out. Once again, the gala is on May the 14th. If people can't make it to the gala, they can still donate and participate in helping our students, correct?
Yeah. And you know what, Todd? This event will be in person, but the auction will be live. So go to our social media posts, follow us on Facebook, follow us on LinkedIn, and click on the links. It's actually going to open a few days before the event starts. And support the event, but you're not there in person, there's plenty of ways to do it.
Ryan and Jessica McCauley, co-chairs of the 2022 HCC Foundation Gala celebration. Thank y'all for joining us. Enjoy your time at the Hilton's Americas, and I'll see you at least on the 14th.
Thank you, guys.
All right, take care. All right, Sade, you know, it's an exciting time at HCC. We got our Foundation Gala coming up. We've got commencement coming up, and there's a lot of events happening around the city and here at HCC. You're going to highlight one of those events because you've got a guest joining you.
Yes, I do. We're moving right on to Chris Carson, founder and president of KimoKawaii, an anime convention happening really soon. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yes, this is exciting. So here at HCC, you may not know this, but we have 3 registered student clubs across the district focused on anime, really active student clubs. So I know they would be really interested in this.
That's awesome. Yeah, I did not know that.
Yep. We try to create a holistic student experience here. So you told Todd about the name, which, you know, is just tickled me. Let me be clear. Lost words. So the name means cute and weird, but there is space for everybody. And that's something that you shared, that you structured this convention to be around, that is more than just a convention, that is something for everybody. So tell us a little bit about the event.
Okay. Well, first off, we're making the event different than most events people go to. We want to provide something that most people haven't seen before, and we want to provide opportunities for our community that you don't really see come up too often, like our voice recording opportunity. You're able to do a voiceover for a real anime so you can see your character with your voice, and then you see your name roll in the credits with the pros, because the pros, our guests who did voiceovers for Dragon Ball Z, are also participating in the script. And that's just one of many things. I could go on. How long do I have?
I'll give you a virtual tap on the shoulder. But being able to record with those who did voiceovers for Dragon Ball Z, oh my gosh. I feel like as a millennial, all of us, if you weren't into anime, you had a sibling that was into Dragon Ball Z, trading the cards. So that could be a cross-generation dream come true.
Exactly. And
go ahead.
I was going to say, it doesn't really stop there either. Trying to bring creatives together in our community across the spectrum. So we're also having a battle of the bands where a lot of the local bands are applying to be part of the competition. And the bands who are submitting their music and submitting to be part of the Battle of the Bands competition during the after party, they're incredible. And these are bands that really, they don't have large followings yet. They are just trying to break in, and we're going to provide them a platform to do that, because we're not only giving them the stage, but we're also recording it, film and video. So the film will be in 4K. And so we're going to distribute them so they'll have an online portfolio where you can go see them performing live. So this is going to create all different kinds of opportunities for them. We're also recording the audio, and I'm having an audio engineer master the audio and track it all to be distributed on all platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Pandora. So any one part of our convention has a platform to be seen, be appreciated, be supported, and provide opportunities to get more opportunities, basically. Trying to provide a hub of creativity here. And this is also going to provide a great source of entertainment and fun, exciting things to do for the whole community. Even if you don't feel like you're that creative and you just want to come be surrounded by it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I in higher education, I go to a lot of conferences. And you do not walk away with a piece of something that you could use to market yourself. So that is phenomenal. And there's an after party that you just casually mentioned that is part of the convention. And you're just creating like a whole experience here. So, I mean, like, this is really exciting. So I think something that many people are familiar with or expect outside of all the other great things that you all are having at the event is cosplay. What will be y'all's version of it?
Well, we're giving ourselves room to grow. So cosplay is all over the spectrum. There's cosplay competitions where you just dress up and you come try to win over the crowd on the stage, and whoever wins the crowd over the most wins. And then there's also cosplay contests that are very, very, they follow a lot of rules. They have a lot of rules, like, are the outfits handmade? How's the performance? Crowd participation, all that. There's a lot of different types of competitions. Ours is somewhere a little in between. We're focusing more on the fun and the creativity and the support of the community coming in. So we have a really good cosplayer director. She's a professional cosplayer herself. And we have 3 other professional cosplay judges who are well respected in the community to judge and help the community of cosplayers who are going to come to the event.
That is phenomenal and sounds so incredibly intentional. I know one thing that you all may also be doing is where people can walk away with a anime character in addition to being able to record their voice. So, I mean, if they spend the time there, they could have a whole production when they leave, right?
Exactly. Full circle. We're trying to, when I first thought about how I wanted the environment of this event, I wanted to hit all the senses: see, taste, smell, hear. So check this out. Imagine being a kid that loves anime, or even an adult for that matter. But when we were kids, our imaginations, we're still attached to what's real and what's not real. So there's a lot of excitement, like when you go to Disney World or Chuck E. Cheese or something like that, you would see the characters and it was like magical. So imagine being a kid and you walk into KimoKawaii convention and the first thing you see is a 9-foot big fuzzy cuddly Totoro waiting for you to take a picture with them. And that's the first thing you see when you walk in. You're going to smell ramen when you walk in. You're going to smell delicious ramen cooking. You're going to hear subtly soundtracks of all your favorite animes in the background, kind of lingering through the hallways of the convention with a bunch of happy people that like the same things that you like surrounded all around you.
You know how to tell a story, sir. I felt like I was there. I love it. And I watched this TED Talk one time where they talked about how you just lose your capacity for imagination, like starting right at the age of 5. So taking somebody back to that place where they can really reconnect with that sounds awesome and really needed. It's just an outlet, and specifically with your focus on building community.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and you were talking about the portraits drawn in the anime style. Been trying to really focus on creating an environment in a world with not only the event, but the promotions leading up. So even our program guide and the promotions and the graphics you're seeing, they're all in anime style. I had the guests, all the guests and the whole team, I had avatars drawn of them anime style. So they're representing themselves in an anime world, even through the promotion. So that's what we're offering all of the attendees who would like to come to our event as well. We will have professional anime artists there. You could get your whole family portrait drawn in an anime style with your dog, your cat, your bird. And it's just a fun piece to walk away with. I want people to remember this and look forward to it every year.
And you just have such a wealth of knowledge and intentionality that you're doing around this conference. Can you just quickly share what was your professional path for students who may be interested in knowing that this is an opportunity that they can pursue professionally?
Well, I have a large background in events, and I've been a professional artist for the past 15 years. So I was a guest at a lot of conventions because I've put out books. I have books that are distributed worldwide. I even I made a guest artist appearance for a book with Tokyo Pop called The Legends of the Dark Crystal. I did a guest drawing in the gallery section. But I've gotten to know conventions. I've gotten to know what people like. And I just want to give people something that they've never seen before, something to just emote excitement beyond what they're used to. And I don't know if I answered your question, but I think I did.
You did. I think there's a pathway for artists. There's a pathway for those who are in the event space and marketing space. So it's a lot that our students can take away from how their skill sets could be applied to this community in this space. Tell us when. I don't think we covered, when is the convention?
It's June 4th and 5th.
Okay, perfect. So people still have time to register and get engaged. Thank you so much, Chris, for sharing this opportunity with us and all that is possible for the attendees of this convention.
Absolutely. Can I throw in one more thing?
One more quick thing.
Okay. So if you join, basically, I don't know if you put up the website yet, but it's www.KimoKawaii.net. So that's KIMOKAWAII.net. And if you join our mailing list, you will also get freebies and chances to win prizes even without buying ticket. If you buy a ticket, you will definitely be eligible for winning prizes to our event.
Well, I think that's one tidbit that people definitely needed to know. We will have your information posted after the show with the playback. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today and coming on the show.
Pleasure meeting you guys.
All right, thanks, Chris and Sade. We're going to move on to some HCC news and announcements. As I mentioned, we got a lot going on over the next few weeks with commencement, the Gala coming up. We want to let everybody know about some announcements going on our campuses. First off, Women's Wednesday Roundtable, Women Who Lead, HCC's entrepreneurial initiatives, is currently offering an 8-week interactive program for women to share their expertise and personal experiences in leadership. It's held through May the 25th. Some upcoming sessions are, the next one is today, 12:30 to 2 p.m., May the 4th. They'll be covering Capability Statement by Marchette Turner, MBDA. We'll have a post in our, with more information in our social media post after the show. And the culinary arts students, Sade, are gearing up for another big spread they're offering.
A big spread at a good price with a good cause, which is supporting our students' hands-on experience here at the institution. So HCC Culinary students will prepare and serve and set a menu each week for their a la carte cuisine course. So there will be lunch at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, Thursday, May 5th, and dinner at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 5th as well at our new Culinary Arts building. You can email Chef Charles Rucker and Christy Sykes to register for the lunch, or Chef Scott Sexton for dinner, which we will have in our post after the show.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. $20 for lunch, $25 for dinner. They serve several courses, and it's a great meal and helps our students. You can let them know how great the food is. All right, 2 student exhibitions are ending this week. One of them, HCC Southwest Fine Arts Gallery, that's out in Stafford. There's a number of displays out there. That's happening through May the 6th at the HCC Southwest Stafford Fine Arts Gallery. And over at the Northeast College, the Northline Gallery is showing some art there through May the 7th. That's at their Northline Gallery on the campus. Check it out. And the media arts students are having a showcase as well. That's going to be on YouTube, Sade.
Awesome. Yeah. So apparently it's going to be available to watch on the MVP Arts YouTube channel, which is our Center of Excellence for Visual and Performing Arts, from May 14th through August 15th on YouTube. Registration is not required, and the contact info will be available after the show.
Okay, fall registration. You know all about that, Sade. You live and breathe registration. What's the thing that students need to know right now, the most important thing about registering for the fall?
That the schedule is live, that they have options between online and in-person options, and support is available. If you need to talk to an advisor, if you need to talk to enrollment services, and also that we will have an option for Saturday support coming up that we'll be sharing with the show through our open houses on Saturday, April 14th.
So there's a lot of support. There's no reason, if you're thinking of registering for the fall, make sure you do so. Register now, lock in those classes, and also sign up to make sure you get all your financial aid taken care of. Scholarships, grants, if you need some loans, all that's available right now, and you have a lot of time to get it underway. But sign up for the classes. Go to hccs.edu/apply to take care of that. Okay, tomorrow on the show, we've got the Dean of HCC's Digital and IT Center of Excellence. Samir Saber is going to be joining us, and he's also the Executive Director of Workforce Technology. We'll be here to catch up about what his team is up to these days, and tomorrow's Virtual Family Fun Day, Sade.
Awesome, awesome. And I think we have a family-friendly event put on by our own HCC Fashion Design and Merchandising Program, who will be here to tell us how they're getting ready for their fashion show happening this Friday.
Yep, it's called Euphoric Bloom. More on that tomorrow. Okay, Sade, thanks for being here and helping us out today. We're going to see you next week, right?
Absolutely.
All right, and we'll see all of you tomorrow live 10 a.m. right here and Up to the Minute.